welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon. I'm your host, Imperialis, and we just finished a very nasty fight against the Orcs. We successfully defended Hive Archon, and then Games Workshop's favorite Deus Machina and Masters of Everything, the Space Marines, showed up. Both Ultramarines and the Blood Angels, including Commander Dante and Captain Tycho, which is pretty cool. Did any of the cool, not just command squads, just taking a look to see if any of the Stern Guard veterans, any of the unique Ultramarines showed up, but it doesn't look like they did. I guess Blood Angels were in charge of this operation. But, yeah. They took some heavy casualties out in the field there, though. My gosh. I have to say, one thing I'm a little disappointed with, at least with Act 1 of the campaign, is I never got to use any of the Imperial Guard Super Heavies. Like, they're in the game. There's quite a few different ones in the game. But the fact that they didn't include any of the Super Heavies is a little disappointing, because Act 1 is kind of the Imperial Guard's time to shine, and yet I wasn't able to use them to their fullest capability. Anyhow, let's continue on. See what I can only assume is Act 2 has in store for us.
Greetings, Commander. We are the Adeptus Astartes. I am Lord Dante, Chapter Master of the Blood Angels. From this moment on, I take ultimate authority for the defense of Armageddon. You seem to be in command of the Acheron Hive defense. I admire your valor in what was a doomed scenario. Yet your actions gave us enough time to deep strike from above and save the complex. I have not been in orbit long, so I require a situation.
Okay, so he wants a situation report. My lord, I am not worthy of your wisdom, or even being in your presence, or even being in the presence of the Emperor's Space Marines, but if I dare a suggestion, Hive Hades requires your immediate attention. Could I ask, Lord, that you can communicate with Governor von Straub? He will have a better overview of the planetary defenses, supplies, and military resources at our disposal. Well, honestly, I think keeping Governor von Straub as far out of the picture as possible is probably a good idea, so let's see if we can send him to Hades Hive.
Yes, we move on Hades while it still stands. My scouts are already reporting that the Orc overlord known as Thrakar was seen in the area. You have a good grasp of the situation, Commander. No easy thing while you are fighting down on the surface.
He complimented me.
I do not recognize your authority here, Astartes. How dare you order my arrest? I am the legally appointed planetary governor as recognized by the Adeptus Terra. I will not submit to the judgment of inferiors. You and your lackey traitor of Asheron's impotent defense can collude to take this world for yourselves, but the people will know. Yes, they will know who the true master of this world is. And that's not you, Lord Dante, or your pet human commander. It's the Xenos beasts, Warlord Gaskell Thrakar, who will win. I hope he obliterates every Space Marine and treacherous guardsman he comes across.
Oh, that's a good way to get shot.
Acheron is secure. The Salamanders will ensure it remains so.
The Hive and its surrounding factories are located in open terrain and remain vulnerable. The Greenskins can attack us from any direction and deal a lot of damage. To keep the complex safe, my Salamander brothers will strike back at the Orcs immediately and seize the crucial crossings over the Stygies River. This way, we make sure no fresh Xenos reinforcements can arrive on this side of the Stygies and attack Acheron. By Vulcan's wrath, we will hold the bridges whilst you are busy at Hades.
Very good, Tusha. Commander, we make for Hades Hive to relieve the brave defenders. To ensure our timely arrival, we will go in 2 prongs. No disrespect, but we can move much faster than you. I will personally take a strike force, traveling ahead on a southern route through the ash wastes. But you know the terrain well, Commander, so take your battalion on the northerly route across the wastes. I am assigning Blood Angel squads to your contingent. I know you will not make the mistake of thinking you can order Adeptus Astartes. Nevertheless, they are aware you have proven yourself in battle, and will respect your superior knowledge of the local area.
So, get some Blood Angels. New unit types are available. Scenario objective, capture all 3 victory hexes. So, hex there, hex there, hex there. Sounds good. And we have Captain Tycho. And my Steel Legion conscripts. Good for them. They survived. Okay. So, what do we want to see what we have as far as units go? Do we have any cool... Ooh, we do! Now we get the super heavies. Yay! I like super heavies. Okay. Now, do I want to go all in? Oh god, I could get a Shadow Sword. Holy... Yeah. That would be overkill. The Shadow Sword is meant to fight Titans, basically. That Volcano Cannon. 150 damage, 50% armor piercing. You compare that to the best tank destroyer I had before, 90 damage, 45 armor piercing. So, yeah, that's pretty badass. Bane Sword. You are basically I guess let's start at the top. Machiaris, the General Machiaris is basically, or the generic Machiaris is basically a heavy version of a Lehman Russ. 2 battle cannons, 2 machine guns, and 2 heavy bolters. The Machiaris Vulcan has a mega bolter, 2 heavy stubbers, 2 heavy bolters. It's anti-infantry. Baneblade is another sort of upgunned version of, I'd almost say, quite possibly a Lehman Russ Vanquisher, maybe. The Baneblade cannon's a good anti-infantry, or anti-tank, but then the Demolisher cannon is sort of a good all-round anti-everything, but it's got cruddy range. The Bane Hammer, what do you have? Tremor Cannon. I have no idea what this tank is kind of meant for. Tremor Cannon looks like sort of a, I want to say an I don't know, 1 to 4 range, so it's got long range. Only 50 damage, 30% armor penetration in 2 shots, so I guess heavy infantry, maybe? Shadow Sword I already talked about. Storm Sword has the Hellhammer Cannon. It's close-ranged, sort of assault gun type thing. Storm Lord, Mega Bolter, Las Cannon's Heavy Bolter. That's another anti-infantry. Storm Blade, Plasma Blast Gun. Looks like it's pretty good against just about everything. And then Las Cannon's Heavy Bolters. And the Bane Sword, I already talked about a little bit. It's basically artillery, the Basilisk in tank form. Okay, so I can purchase 2 new units. What do I want? Oh, right off the bat, let's grab a Machiaris. And let's up upgrade you to the weapon upgrade version. You've got the points to spend now. Kind of like having that destroyer around. Devil Dog was a little disappointing. Swap you out for a Hellhound. Do more anti-infantry stuff. Okay. Oh, there we go. Why wasn't it letting me scroll? Got my 3 basilisks. Let's do... Do we want a Baneblade? It's expensive points-wise. But it is an absolute beast. Five heavy bolters. Yeah, let's do a Baneblade, just because they're awesome. And I'm low on Ogrins. Still have my Punisher. I'm amazed he's still alive. Battle history. When did I get him? Back in the tutorial. He's taken out 12 infantry. I think this guy's been around for a long time, too. Look at his. He's killed 26 units. You've been around since the very beginning. Killed 20 units. Okay. Well, let's swap out... Upgrade you, give you a Chimera. Upgrade you, give you a Chimera. Conscripts, let's just disband you. Maybe we'll pick up another squad of Marines. Your regular infantry. Let's upgrade you to Ogrins with a Chimera. Oh, I'm getting rid of all my generic infantry. Let's snag a tactical squad. In a regular Rhino should be fine. And oh, I can grab Ultramarines too, but we may as well keep with the theme. My Ogrins are good for assaults, so I'm not going to bother with an assault squad. Let's do Devastators with heavy bolters. Okay. And I think, yeah, I'm out of units to purchase, so... Let's pop the Salamander Scout there. Looks like it's pretty straight shot up the road, so I might try to stick to that, at least with my infantry. Maybe have some of the tanks go on the flanks. Put the Ogrins on point. Actually, you're beastly enough, you're going to go right up the middle. Maybe I'll actually put you on point, too. Hellhound can go there. And put the Destroyer there. Philemon Rust to back him up. Put another Rust over there. Baneblade can pop right there. Devastators, let's put you over on that side. Second Scout. Let's actually put the second Scout there. Pop the Ogrins there. Punisher can go there. Another Russ can go there. Ratlings pop in the building. And now, one piece of artillery for each flank. And I think we're good. See what we got. Well, that's some excitement right off the bat there. A Mega Dread. Friggin' Skullhammer. Gun wagon, gun truck. Get the tank destroyer over this way, because there's some heavy armor there. Punisher's not going to be a huge amount of use. If I advance him one, okay. Yeah, but then he's going to get pounded by the Skullhammer. He's going to get pounded by the Skullhammer either way, but... Okay. Well, let's end this turn. And they didn't do much. Interesting. Now I think it's right there. Hey, Luminous didn't even take any damage. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it is. Still doing some damage. Keep plinking away at the bastard. Now, if I were to put him here, or even here, that's a decent trade. One destroyer for a skull hammer, or almost a skull hammer. Yeah, I don't like that trade so much. Well, that hurt, but... Nice. Tactical squad didn't even take any damage. He just has a zap gun. So I can do a heck of a lot of damage to him. That's a good trade. Hey, took it out. Nice. Wasn't really expecting to do that. Gonna leave him back there for now. He is my inexperienced basilisk, but still. Oh, and my ratlings. Let's not forget them. Really pounding on those salamanders. And my poor friggin' ogrins. Good night, salamanders. Oh, they were... Okay, let's pull you out. Shoot the Mega Dread. Oh, that stung him. Okay. And you want to go up this way. You're going to be recovering for a turn or two. Okay, Space Marines are officially pretty freaking badass. Oh, they actually took an injury. Let's finish off the Grot Bomb launcher. And oh, we can I hope that the Space Marines will be a more inviting target.